What's going on, YouTube? SciGuy29 coming at you from the beautiful confines of my classroom. The mess behind me, it is what it is. Just want to make sure I got this in. Nothing like waiting to the last minute. Been going back and forth how many names to put on, how many channels to have on my ballot for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame. And I think I've finally settled on 7. And we're going to go with 7, stay with 7. So Jake, first of all, thanks for continuing this. This is a lot of fun. It's a great way for me to find channels that I don't normally know about or haven't learned about. Some to take a deeper dive into to decide if I want to give them my vote or not. And it's just a lot of fun to hear people's reasons, how the presentations have been great. Really enjoyed this year's. Probably there's been even, I've seen more incredible presentations rather than videos, which has been a lot of fun. So without further ado, my 2024 YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame ballot. First, I want to start with TJ Mack, Vintage Cards and Nostalgia. TJ, Terry, is one of the guys that really latched on to my channel early on in its existence, and we've always had great comment sessions back and forth. He's taught me so much about cards and sets and collecting in general that I only feel it's right that he's part of it. If you don't know Terry or have not familiar with his channel, he has a presentation style that is fantastic. You're going to learn. You're going to enjoy it. It's like going to that class with your favorite professor in college. You always look forward when you see it. You know it's coming up because you know it's going to be good stuff. So, Terry, you're my first vote. Second, my neighbor to the west, I'm going with Vintage Card Steve. Those that don't know Steve, he's a Nebraska guy, likes his Cornhuskers. He's got a collecting style very similar to me, kind of a lot of different things because he loves it all. He does a lot of player showcases, and not just Aaron and Mays and Mantle, but a lot of great, just kind of almost random players that you would get. So second vote, Vintage Card Steve. Third on my list, and these are in no particular order, by the way, is Ken at kenscardboard. Another collector that just I like to listen to him. He's a guy that I can always count on to show me something that I probably haven't seen before. Big Todd Helton was a Todd Helton collector. Congrats on that with Todd getting in the Hall of Fame. But he also does hockey. He does a little bit of football here and there. So very similar collecting style to mine. Loves his vintage cards as well. Had the pleasure of meeting him at the National in Chicago last summer. So vote number 3 goes to Ken and Ken's Cardboard. Going to number 4, another guy I've got a personal connection with, and that is eddyscardboardchaos. Eddie's also a 3rd grade teacher, like I am, from the great state of Washington. And I love Eddie's channel because he's a Mariners fan, Kraken fan, see those Seattle teams, which makes sense. But also a Hall of Fame autograph guy, TTM guy, things I thoroughly enjoy, as well as he's got a fun way of going, the hello everybody. I can almost imagine him doing that in front of his class. So, Eddie, congratulations. Next is a guy that doesn't really fit the mold of the first 4 guys. I've probably a little more in the Terry, TJ Mack vein, but my 5th channel is Star Huddle 77, formerly Near Mint Musings, and Brent has been a great help to me. Had some nice back and forth with him. He's been very generous to not only me but to the community in general. Has kind of narrowed his focus down a little bit more. Does some Star Wars things. But the thing I love about Brent's channel is you're always going to think. He's going to ask you to think about something, and that I really appreciate that from an education standpoint. Kind of puts me into that mode of, where do I fit, or what is my true thought on this subject. So that's number 5, Star Huddle 77 and Brent. Moving on to number 6 is Don's Field of Dream cards, and never met Don in person. Few comments here and there on each other's videos, but I just love the way he goes about things. The Pittsburgh guy. Love his vintage collection. It's fantastic. I love the fact he gives other people in the community a lot of crap. Seems like the guy I'd hang out and have a couple drinks with. And I just like his channel. I like the way he presents. I like the way he interacts with the rest of the community. So vote number 6 goes to Don and Don's Field of Dream cards. Last on my ballot, and certainly not least, is Troy, TTM autographs. Do a lot of TTMs, and he was kind of one of the first YouTubers that I found that basically all his stuff is TTM content, and I think it's an important part of our hobby because it's not the $1,000 cards or the big case hits, or it's not a numerical monetary setting or position. He takes the hobby in its most basic form and turns it into something to enjoy even more. So he gets my 7th vote this year. Once again, Jake, thank you for taking this on. I know it's a chore, it's got to be. And thanks to all who watched, and thanks to the 7 channels I voted for making my hobby existence here on YouTube even better. Good luck, everyone.